talk about the idea of being different and being okay with doing something that's different to what a lot of people are doing, and you know, having that confidence in who you are, you know, and what that means for what your day-to-day life looks like, right? I think for a long time, Eliya and I have been the way we have been, and we get on together so well because of a lot of similar characteristics, like a quite obsessive nature, very driven, you know what I'm saying, and goal-oriented. And a lot of times, actually, I don't really relate to a lot of people around our age because the goals are obviously just different. And I feel like there are definitely people out there that do resonate with this, you know, kind of mindset or way of looking at the world. And I think actually it's great if you know who you are and you act accordingly. The worst thing you can do is to know who you are, but because it's different to most people, you are afraid to be who you really are. Even like making content or speaking about like what you really think. A lot of times it's very like, it's like watered down on social media. Maybe these people genuinely do believe in this crazy balance, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, in reality, if you want serious results in whatever you're doing, you're not gonna have balance. And I think what's great with Eliya and I is we can actually enjoy doing things that may seem extreme, but actually, like let's give an example, like, you know, going out.
I feel like with us, a lot of people will see the way that we're eating every meal on plan, hitting all of our cardio sessions, even on like a vacation, going to the gym every single day, and see that and almost like pity us and feel bad and say, oh, I could never, or how do you stay so disciplined, or like, it's a vacation, just take some days off. But with the way that both of us are wired, we're happiest when we're following our plans and we're doing actions that are consistently going towards our goals.
It might be a little bit, you know, of course, like with food and that, like I like, you know, cookies, bro. I want burgers, you know what I'm saying? And I look forward to that. I do enjoy it, like when we have meals together. But at the same time, the joy of that, if I was to really like not follow my plan 99.9% of the time, you know what I'm saying, and like just never miss a workout, you know, always just getting enough sleep and shit like that, like that might be difficult to do, and that is difficult, but it's more difficult to like live your life knowing, fuck bro, like I could be doing way better. And just because I chose like a little bit of comfort, a little bit of temporary pleasure, you know what I'm saying, over like just something that's a little bit harder but would have led to like long-term satisfaction and fulfillment, like that's just it's a no-brainer to me, you know what I'm saying? Like if you really want something, you know, and you want something pretty extreme, like you want to do great in bodybuilding, you know what I'm saying, or you want to grow your business, right? It's gonna take like a lot, you know. The reason it's hard to get extreme results is because, you know, if it was easy, everyone would do it. By definition, you know, if it's exceptional or if it gets like a big return, it's not because it was easy, you know. So I think like that's just like it's like a lie which you see like day to day, but the reality is, you need to have that extreme mentality if you actually want to make serious progress, and that's just how it is, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like with what he was saying before of the worst thing that you could do is like be the type of person that really does like to follow a plan or be very regimented and deny that because no one around you is doing it. Like before I met Gone, I've always been this kind of person, but I was in an environment that wasn't helping me do that, and I felt like something was wrong with me. And when I started trying to live my life on more of a plan, more regimented, you know, following what I wanted to do, I actually lost quite a few friends because they didn't like the way that I lived, and they thought I was too strict, too much. It was just, yeah, it was too much for them. I thought that was an issue with me. At the end of the day, it's not an issue with them, it's just I need to be who I need to be. And when I met Gone and I really started to realize, oh, I'm not crazy, I just want something different out of life, that was a real game changer. And just, it can be really lonely. Like I know in college, it definitely feels lonely at times to be doing something so different from everyone else. And that's why it was so nice to be doing everything there with him, because, you know, we're waking up, we're doing the cardio together, we're going over and eating our meals together, we're going to the gym at the same time, we're doing our homework together. Like, to be with someone who is on that same path as you is really helpful, and maybe it's even just helpful to see videos of people doing the same path as you, because you know you're not crazy.
I actually say this as well because when I was younger, I wish I'd seen someone like with that mindset and like almost like, it's okay, bro, like, you know, that's good, you're gonna get like better results, and like you should lean into that. That's like what makes you different. Like a lot of people don't think that way, and that's a blessing. It's not like there's something wrong with you. Now, I remember I'd go out when I was younger, and like, you know, I've always just been someone that, you know, was kind of in that crowd, you know, like, you know, I've been lucky to like, you know, never really have a problem with friends and going out, etc. But when it gets to like age 15, 16, and everyone's drinking and starting doing drugs, like I just knew like deep down inside of me, like, cool, I want to be social, I want to meet people, obviously, you know what I'm saying, I want to get myself out there. But at the same time, like, it just felt like deep down wrong. I don't mean just like temporarily, like the day after. I mean like bruv, literally in my soul, like I knew this is not what I was meant to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I would see everyone else around me, like, just, it'd be so easy for them, or just be like calm and, you know, why are you stressing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, live a little, like, the idea of fun, like, that's their definition of fun.
Yeah.
But to me, like, I was like, there's no way, like, I knew deep down, I'm clearly not having the same reaction that all these other people are having. And now looking back, that's okay, and it means that you're just not in the right place, you know what I'm saying? And if you, there actually are people out there who are like-minded to you, and you're just not around them. And that is what it is, but it took a long time for me thinking like, oh shit, there's something wrong with me, or like why am I thinking like this, to like actually embracing, no, this is just who I am, and like, if you don't like that, and you can't handle that, then I don't want to be near you. Like, do your thing, like, but this is me, and this is who I am. So like, if you know that's who you are, then, you know, it'd be good to like lean into that, as opposed to like maybe hiding away, or feeling ashamed, or feeling like guilty, or like, is there something wrong with me? Because there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you.
Also, just the beauty of social media nowadays, like, even if you're not able to get in direct contact with other people who have the similar mindset as you, you can watch people who are, and so you do have that kind of sense of community. And I've been really lucky to be able to meet some really like-minded girls who are on a similar path, and I don't feel as crazy anymore, because it can get hard and it can get lonely when you're constantly around people. And I feel like a lot of people, even, it's not out of like a bad intention when they're saying, just have a little fun, just have a bite, it won't kill you.
They just don't understand the mindset.
Yeah, no one's trying to make you feel bad. They almost want to make themselves feel better, because they're thinking, there's something wrong with me, because this girl is so crazy and so locked in. Sorry, that sounds actually like a little stuck up.
But this person just has a different set of goals, and they're very set on their goals.
Yeah, and it's okay for you guys to not be in alignment. And again, you don't have to cut those people out of your life. It's just, you have to understand that when they're offering you something, or they're saying, come on, just come out with us, have some fun, they're not doing it to try to persuade you to give up on your goals. They just truly do not understand. Because they're on such a different path.
Actually, maybe for girls, you know what I'm saying, but I mean, I'm not like childhood friends, like, you know, one of my best mates right now, I know him since I was like 5 years old or something. And he's literally like, he enjoys himself, you know, smart guy, you know what I'm saying? So like, and I'm not like not going to be friends with him because of that. And actually these friends, if you explain it, like, they understand, you know, and that's actually the best thing. If you can explain, like before, I didn't really understand myself. I just thought like, there's something wrong with me. But like, when you realize, actually this is normal just for a certain type of person, then it's easier to communicate and have other people understand, right? But you will have people that you do need to cut off that like can't accept that. You know what I'm saying? They'll see it as like a threat or something, or like to make themselves feel good about what they're doing. They'll like try and peer pressure you, you know what I'm saying? Or like try and basically make you stray, because, you know, usually like you're like a mirror reflection of, it doesn't even necessarily have to be with like bodybuilding or anything like that, just of trying to do something like that you're passionate about, and they were like too pussy to do it basically. The people that try and like take you off your path, like these people you 100% need to cut out of your life, and they're gonna cause you nothing but stress and pain.
Yeah, my childhood best friend, like, she's not doing any bodybuilding, anything like that, but she couldn't be more supportive. And you just need to find that circle of people that lift you up, that make you feel good about who you are, and encourage you to really lean into that and be the best that you can in the ways that are going to make you happy.
You can spend a lot of quality time just doing our thing, like on that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like a pain, or like, that's not like, you know, a chore, you know what I mean? Like,
we look forward to it.
Yeah, like, you can actually just, if you actually feel best within a structured regimen, then you feel best in a structured regimen. It doesn't mean like, just because other people maybe are like, you know, they need more chaos, or you know what I'm saying, they don't like that regimen, and it might be torture for them. Like, it's actually the opposite. Like, if I wasn't as strict as I was, if I wasn't as like diligent with like measurements, etc., then actually I wouldn't be at my best, and I wouldn't feel like I'm progressing. I wouldn't feel good in myself.